Should work better with that on. It's completely stuck. Documents on this desk look much more confidential than the previous ones. This place appears to be a government cell dedicated to recording underwater sound activity off the village. And this has been going on for a while. But I don't see what they're trying to find. They appear to be studying something at the bottom of the sea that is moving at precise coordinates. On April 17th, 1991, they recorded a signal which they define as organic. The signal was recorded on a cassette to be sent urgently to the DGSE because this would jeopardize the military security of the country. But one of the lighthouse maintenance staff apparently stole the tape. They quickly managed to identify him and where he lives. Wait, this is my house. really wanted to prevent us from following them. It won't open from this side. The soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark. Really wanted to prevent us from following them. They've put it beyond repair during their escape. I loved that statue. Well, before the cult vandalized it. Now that the town's current is better, I can access the house's attic again. It's probably dry now. A little perfection for the road. Listening to Pierre. He always used crazy effects on his guitar. Pierre's tape collection. Insomnia will be a nice excuse to put it in order. Might even find some of the music he made for me. I could use the comforting. This tape recorder is helpful during late nights. Don't judge me, Pierre. It's my only way to hear a human voice now. It looks like some of Pierre's homemade music for me. I thought it was lost since the moving in. I love that music. My lava lamp. I love it. Pierre probably hid it here, out of reach. Can't believe he'd think it's just a passing trend. Poor guy never understood anything about home decor. Let's put on some music. This suit. I was in the attic with him when everybody disappeared. I remember wearing it, but we just had one. Honey, I finally finished my restoration project for this arcade machine. And I've got a challenge for you. I know you love a good one, so try to beat my best score. You will win something I'm sure will bring back good memories. Here. So, help the trains find their destination by train spawn, bring trains to the state. Don't make travelers angry. If this bar is full, we've lost. Oh, sweet! A bonus! I can slow all the trains down every now and then. And there goes the score. Best score. Get ready to leave me a place. So, and there goes the score. Best score. Get ready to leave me a place. Come on. Game? Come on. Damn it. I almost never set foot in here. Wow, a projector. I thought I would forget its existence with my school years. What is it doing down here? Nothing. What? What is that? I can't believe all this was under the house. What was he doing here? Let's shed some light on this.
If you're listening to this, you are probably the person sent by the office to continue my investigation. Well, at least I hope. My name is Matthew Banks, and I started this work about a year ago. As stated in my previous reports, I infiltrated the lighthouse last month, but they just found out that a tape was missing, and I think they're on to me now. I used to borrow tapes during the night, but this time they noticed before I could bring them back. I didn't have time to use the new filtering machine, but I left the tape inside it. I hope it's safe there with you. Since I have to leave, I prepared the way for you, and I have regrouped all of my ongoing work onto 3 different boards, each including a guiding tape. The first one gathers my studies on the audio signal coming from the oceanic floor, which was the reason our interest was piqued by Saint-Exil in the first place. The second board will give you more details on the local cult, whose believers call themselves the Devoted. The third board is about Operation White Medusa, which is probably why you're here now. We are now definitely forced to recognize that the village of Saint-Exil is the center of great political and scientific interest, as we first suspected. I hate to leave like this, but I'm afraid my time has come. During the last 2 weeks, the lighthouse had trouble acquiring new information from ashore. Apparently, some kind of technology has been jamming their signal. Is there some kind of expert trying to hack the operation? I'll leave it to you to find out.
Passports? Money from different countries? This man was not your usual anybody. Oh, and there's also boat tickets to leave for Plymouth, England. He was planning on leaving, just wasn't sure when. What is this folder? Your next objective. I'll study that during the night. A bit of reading always helps.
Infiltrating the cell in the heart of the lighthouse made me realize that the French government is very concerned about the development of the situation here in Saint-Exil. The development of the sect, as well as the growing anomaly. In many areas, the life in Saint-Exil has deteriorated sharply.
Wait, isn't it exactly the same gem I have attached on my bracelet? Where did he find it? He was apparently willing to ship it to be analyzed? His voice still echoes in my head. I need to know more. Let's find that antenna on the village beach. Completely locked. Completely locked. I finished reading the documents Matthew Banks had left for his replacement, who never came. Matthew apparently needed to join the lighthouse maintenance team to gain access to the Rorqual cell. To achieve this, he was forced to make a deal. The sect could help. Help him get hired quickly, but in exchange, Matthew would have to pass on the information obtained once there. He didn't know why the cult was interested in all
I'm gonna need the key.
this, but he needed them, so he agreed in order to continue his investigation. Matthew knew that the Rorqual cell used a specific radio frequency to communicate with the outside. Just before his departure, he discovered that the cell could no longer connect to this very frequency. The radio worked well, but the signal of this wave was scrambled, which prevented transmissions. It looked like sabotage, but who was behind it all? A member of the lighthouse team? Another spy? Only one thing was clear to him. If someone had wanted to disturb the signal, he would have gone through the big antenna of Saint-Exil. I have already spotted it in the past. It is on the quays towards the beach. I just have to go there.
A few moments later.
To their mythology. One movement eventually took over the others and established itself as the popular cult, the Devoted. They managed to obtain this importance by being omnipresent in their protests. They vandalized sites in large areas.
Ahead, Boisseau's Park. In the left, Saint-Exil's church. Long time no see, Boisseau's Park. Only one destination for you, my bag. Nothing. Completely locked. Let's take a walk. Just you and me. I'm going to need something to break those. I could not finish fixing this fence because the damn bird stole my van's key, where all my tools are.
I've been trying to get them back, but it's nested high up, and I can't seem to attract it. If you manage to get my keys back, please call me at the number written on my truck, Mr. Levins. I feel that the wind turbine is going to need a little help from me to launch. Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus picatrix. I know you, you little flying thief. They keep their precious loot inside their beak, which makes it really hard to get back. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. Let's meet in my very own George workshop to collect your prize. Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. Let's meet in my very own George workshop to collect your prize. Well, if you can solve this.
I'm done with you. I don't think I can get used to it. That will teach you to look at me sideways. Take that! Park mausoleums were not spared by the cult either. They are a real scourge for this village. Minus 30 should feel free to leave its nest now. Now I need to attract it. I am the repairman in charge of fixing this gate. I've found a way to supply current to this unpredictable electrical panel. I've linked it to one of the small wind generators we have in the village. As long as there is wind, there will be current. Only issue is that while I was fixing it, one of those freaking birds stole the key from my van. If you find them, please bring them to my office, Mr. Levins. Each access and renovation. The people of Saint-Exil suffered so much in recent years. It's moving to see that they tried their best to maintain the festivals and other traditions.
Birdie, it's between you and me now. Sweet. It was enough to start the turbine. I'm going to need something to break those.
T'es mal, style. Ton beau gosse.
Now that the scarecrows are gone, I need something to attract it.
Left its nest.
Now that the scarecrows are gone, I need something to attract it. There. We told you stealing was bad. Now, I only need to find the truck.
Completely locked.
I can still smell the perfume of stamps and papers. But no one will come to pick up the mail tonight. Probably not an organized person. He left a client's tape inside his toolbox. Excellent. I'm sure it's this giant blue rock under the house that must be responsible for our bubble that protects and keeps monsters away from our home. The crate of rocks came with a bunch of analysis papers that probably had to be shipped with the set. I don't understand all this paperwork, but these rocks seem to have totally unexpected properties. I don't know if there is any connection between the monsters and this rock. and why it would have an effect on them and not me.
Stay on the floor. I love the atmosphere of the streets of the village with this staging. Too bad this is now linked to where my nightmare started. Nah, nothing of interest in these cars. The beach. Here we go. I think I found the antenna. Nothing. The Keys were a place of the particularly intense fishing that supplied the region. Following the drop in activity, this fishing port was converted into a simple marina. It is always possible at low tide to find fishing traps with shellfish in them. Perfect. This gas pump is probably older than me. Afraid of no boat anymore, are you? You are the one I'm looking for. You are the one I'm looking for.